Welcome back. My name is Christy, and today we are talking about how we are in desperate need of a better society. You may think that this is the way that life is supposed to be, but it's not. God never meant for us to be divided by religion, our race, sexual preference, and our political views. I honestly cannot understand why there was ever any prejudice in this world in the first place. We are all human beings. Just because we have different beliefs or our skin color is different shouldn't mean a damn thing to anyone. It's like people were gaslighted to believe a certain way now and even back then. It's just not right. The real truth is God made all of us from His own image. And that means we have God inside all of us. We are all connected in that way. We all have this divine spark within us that's internal and constantly growing and evolving. The day that we become our true self and not what society has taught us to be is the day that we will all become truly happy in our life. I really think we need to break away from being gaslighted by our government and culture, conditioned to believe the way that they want us to. Every one of us needs to change for society to be able to change. We created society, and only we can change society together. How can we do that? Change needs energy. We need energy to change ourselves. We waste a lot of good energy in our inner conflict with ourselves only when we can see the conflict within us, that the conflict will not dissolve all of our energy and a change will occur. Maybe there's a handful that are not wasting their energy in unnecessary conflict within themselves. But that is not enough. Every single one of us needs to be completely present with life and not against life. We spend our life being slaves to the system. We need a job to be able to eat and have a roof over our heads. Our life becomes so busy. The cost of living has gotten so expensive, and even the food that we eat has gotten really expensive too. If you ever have the time, please look up the Economic World Forum online and read The Great Reset. It will definitely open your eyes up to this world more. After researching this, you'll start to see how everything that's been going on in this world almost seems like it was all planned from the beginning. In the Great Reset, they say, you will own nothing and be happy. This is what our government wants from us, is to own nothing and be happy. They pretty much manipulate the system so they can get more rich and stay in power. I believe that in order to make society better, we need to get our minds wrapped around the fact that we are one species and but one race. We need to not let our government divide us anymore. They want us divided. And they want us in fear. If we are fearful, we are all more easily controlled. We also need to break away from big pharma companies that work side by side with the FDA. We need to go back to natural, holistic medical practices. We also need more healthier food to put in our bodies that's not ridden with chemicals that were put there on purpose so we can get sick and then continue to be cash cows for big pharma companies. It's the mentality of those who are part of the society is good, progressive, sustainable, kind, and positive. The change will be for the better. If it's negative, selfish, and non-sustainable, the change will keep getting worse each passing day. You all know deep down that the system that has been put in place for society is not working for anyone except a select few who get rich off of our sickness and have no care for the environment or seeing anybody happy. This has all been constructed this way for mostly greed and power. I also think a better education system can change our society for the better. Such kind of education system is required, which not only focuses on studies, but also works for the moral values development of the students. And a proper atmosphere should be given so that it works on making the concepts crystal clear and maintaining the mental and physical health of all students. Students should not study to only score good grades, but to also obtain good knowledge. Obviously, a politician, a doctor, and engineer share a common tag of being a student. So it's only an education system that can bring about a positive change in the minds of everyone, which eventually form a more better and positive society. So can we live without a government, you ask? Well, believe it or not, there's a place called Samia. Samia is the eighth largest country in the world by far, spanning over 2.5 billion square kilometers. It hosts a vibrant and diverse population of over 130 million people, comparable in size to the likes of Japan and Mexico. Samia also boasts some of the planet's most stunning nature and scenery, such as dense rainforests teeming with wildlife and cloud-punctured snow-covered mountain peaks. Yet, despite its size and population, you won't be able to find Zamia on any world map, or any historic one for that matter. The reason why Zamia doesn't exist on any map and why you have never heard of it is because Zamia never wanted to be known by any of you. In fact, the people of Zamia, at heart and artists, spent their lives rejecting the ideas of being citizens and protecting their status of statelessness. Zambia then is a non-state space, representing the very opposite of what we think a state should be. Zambia was created by those who preferred freedom over the material or culture advantages that states and civilizations might have to offer. It was an anarchist refuge for those who didn't want to pay taxes or adopt a new religion or get rid of their own customs. They weren't just eluding the state, but actively repelling it. Samia is a geographical term coined in 2002 by historian William Van Schittel of the University of Amsterdam to refer to the huge mass of mainland Southeast Asia that has historically been beyond the control of governments faced by the population centers of the lowlands. Places like Zamia prove that people can live in large numbers in large areas for long periods of time without any government. So with all that said, do any of you want to start our own society and go off the grid somewhere and live off the land? If you do, please comment below. We can start our own community because our government really has done nothing for us, but divide us and tax the heck out of us while we go further more into debt each passing day. Also, if you can, please check out my video on my 3 wishes for humanity. And please stay tuned for my playlist at the end of this video. I really believe that we can do better for this world that we live in. It is possible to change things so that we all can live in a better society. If anything, we need to do this for future generations to come. The world that we live in now wants nothing but to control us and divide all of us. We are more stronger than we really think we are when united and together we can make all our dreams for this world become better. Let's make it happen, you guys. Let's do this. Let's make this world a better place for all of us. I thank you kindly for watching my channel, and please subscribe, Sweet Honey Pie. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and much love to you all.